Hello, my name is Gregtech, and welcome back for FTB Interaction series. Last episode, for some reason, I don't know what I was thinking, but right after I stopped recording, I was like, why do I even have this stellar alloy ingot in my? Why is that even a thing? I don't even need that to be part of the auto crafting. So I changed the two recipes from that one. Was it because originally or something? I don't, maybe it was originally I needed them or something. That's how it ended up, but I don't, I just, I don't need that. Um, yeah, basically we just throw that in a thing and we actually get this ingot. We don't get that ingot. Um, so yeah, I sorted that out because that was a bit annoying, but I've gone ahead and since we added some more uh amps to this line, I have gone ahead and thrown the IV hatch, so this should be running on LUV now. So yeah, that we just wanted to speed that up because I am. Oh yeah, that's better. I do love. I much prefer upgrading this and speeding it up as opposed to just spamming multiple ones, but I've always liked that better in Gregtech. I haven't really messed around with this at all, to be honest, but it is what it is. We could run into problems where, like, this one empties out, but it doesn't turn on because this one's full. But like I said, I am not going to worry about it that much. But yeah, I think I am going to work or start working towards the Fusion Reactor. I think that is the next goal. So I'm just getting started on the superconducting coil blocks, and this isn't too bad. We do need a bunch of energy hatches, but we will figure out that when I get it built. It does give us a whole bunch of casings. Like, look at that. That is 71 casings it gives us, plus 16 superconducting coils. So that is very exciting. I need 2 stacks. I'm going to do the Vanadium Gallium. It is way easier than the other one, the yttrium that I decided to do the first time. But yeah, I just need a few more vanadium here, and then I can start getting that. Not a huge fan of the superconducting wires because they require pumps. That is just such an annoying. And I guess it's like this pack. They're just so freaking annoying to craft up in this pack because of the random amount of molten tin. We could do something. I mean, it's so easy to build new machines. I can just, now that I'm like looking at that, I'm like, maybe I want to do something like we could do. I think I can actually have one more channel over here. I think I can do. I really don't need this. I really don't need this producing experience. I highly doubt I'm going to need it at this point. And if I do, I can just ramp this up like crazy. So, chicken. I think it's time to go. Yeah, I can always do a higher tier. But I'm almost thinking, why don't we See, no, as I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, this is getting more annoying. Because it's not an even amount. I was thinking, I'm like, oh, we can put, 5 ingots in the recipe and then send the ingots into the fluid extractor. I guess I could work it out so it is evened out. And actually, do all the pumps actually, I never do this recipe unless, yeah, they all do the 648. I mean, I know why. It's because it's the fluid amount of the rotor and the tin. That's how it gets that amount. Yeah, I could do, what is it? Let me just do some quick math. 648. Alright, so if I do 2 is actually an even amount. This is 4.5 ingots. So if I did 2 motors, maybe I'll do that. Alright. We'll just do a quick thing here. Let's just get rid of this. Also, having the magnet with the weird glitch where they don't show makes that a million times better because they just end up in my A system or in my inventory. So I'm thinking, yeah, I will do. Yeah, let's pull that recipe out. I wish the search function on here wasn't. Wait, did I put that in a? I might have put it in the. Yeah. That was the last time I was crafting these up. But I just manually put all the tin in. So I'm thinking we'll do this. And then I will double the recipe. And do 2 at once. And then, alright, yeah, be right back. Alright, we are back and I actually just set up some really basic automation. Basically, the pump recipes are going to go in here. Puts the parts in there. And then we have a couple filters filtering the fluids off. Whitelist, blacklist, so ingots will go in there and then melt them down for the superconducting coils. And then I do have it set to craft up to 2 pumps at once. Also, I finally got around to making an extruder with the medium pipe. It's been... I've just been putting that off for so long. But I think we're gonna need... We need 128 of these to make the 16 coils. Right, I don't have a thing for the rubber ring either. Oh well, I'll just make a bunch of these. The extruder is another annoying... extruder is another annoying one to make. And this is so fast. Alright, so is that... Do I have everything for that? Oh man, I miscalculated how much we need. Man, these I'm just gonna go ahead and say these pumps are just so annoying. I need to get a whole bunch more rubber. Superconducting 128. There we go. Cool. Alright. So I think the tungsten steel is going to take a second, but everything else should should be okay. Yeah, there goes the copper, and then that should be... All right, we need... Oh, yeah, I definitely need more rubber. I've never set that up either. I do have a rubber chicken down here somewhere. Yep. I should set that up. Okay, we are back, and I'm just getting everything ready for crafting up the fusion reactor. I needed some indium, and I figured the easiest way would just be chuck it in the replicator. I actually need the indium gallium or whatever it is. So I'm just going to let that fill up, and I'm sure we'll use it at some point. Before I do that, we do one of these fusion coil blocks. For that, we got that. Now the HPIC, the indium gallium phosphite. Yeah, we can just do that recipe. I don't think... No, it's not anymore. It's not any more efficient doing it that way. All right, so is that... I thought I had phosphorus. Oh, I have phosphor. It's annoying. I have to go down to phosphate and then electrolyzer. I need... How many... I think I have enough. Just realized I broke down my I had the electrolyzer over here and I moved it. I was like, oh, I won't need it there anymore. Always happens. Right when I say I'm not going to need something anymore, I'm just going to throw it in the A system or throw it in the garbage or throw it in lava. I need it right away. All right, so that is that. I could have done this in the replicator, but I figured why not replicate the indium and then one indium gets 3 of this, but now I'm like, maybe I should have just replicated that. But all right, the last bit is this one, which is 32. That is a stack of osmium, actually. I didn't realize it was that much. Uh-oh. I do have... Need to get that my iridium going, I guess. That yeah, it doesn't, the Nequata doesn't really matter at the moment. Alright, so I gotta get that, but I think we have everything else, right? Yeah, so we need 2 of these. I do need crystal. I need 8 of these. Alright, that is not bad. Man, I love just going to craft up something kind of sort of complicated, and it's like, oh, you have everything for it. I love it. I am going to do a recipe for this. I wonder if that would... Will that recognize that I can use the other ones? No. That's annoying. Alright, I guess we will come back and craft up the fusion reactor. I should have all the... Yes, all of these. Alright, I screwed that up. There, let's do that. That in the middle. All right, so there is the 16 that we're gonna need. Yep, there is that. We got that. LUV machine casings, right. I need to get 50 of these, which is 400 chrome plates. All right, I'm gonna have to get a lot more chrome than I have. Oh boy. Ruby. Do we have... I have a decent amount of ruby dust, but not enough for that. I'm gonna have to actually, I may have enough. And I'm gonna have to... Why don't I replicate a little... I can replicate it, right? Ooh, it's actually really cheap. Chrome is cheap. Actually, I'm assuming that's going to be indium, even though I pulled it out. Yeah. I wasn't sure because it doesn't like consume the chrome or the indium or whatever. I figured. Alright, and we're back to needing this again. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, there are the 2 field generators. I think that is everything. Need just a few more of these. I'm gonna let that run for a bit longer. And I should have some over here as well. So it wasn't too bad getting the chrome, but I definitely was AFK for a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and get this. Pretty sure I can just throw all this in here and should be good. Yes, it's on. Cool. I didn't even look at the thing. Yeah, LUV. All right, so there is the fusion reactor, at least the main bit of it. Chrome is pretty quick, so there is the 50 of those. Now I do need some energy hatches, and I don't know... I can't remember if you need LUV. We look at this. The recipes are Ivy, and the one we're actually going to want to do sooner than later is Europium, and that's an LUV. So I can't remember in this version if I put multiple IV ones, does that equal LUV, or do I only need LUV? The only reason I'm a little curious is because it's asking me for LV hatches, and I remember usually you need LUV hatches, but we shall see. All right, there we go. All right, we got the first fusion reactor. So we'll take the 16 superconducting coils. We'll take all the rest of the casings. The rotor holders are for plasma turbines. I'm not going to worry about that right now. All right. Question is, where the heck do we want this? I feel like this is kind of in the way. It is relatively large. Say, put it over here. That is going to be the radius of it. Let me break this down, and I think we'll put it right here, and I'll move these two. Either that, or we place it underneath. Yeah, let me figure out. I mean, we could just place it like right here. All right, I decided I think I'm just gonna build it down here. I could have even... Should I line it up with this big chasm? I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's do the rest of the bottom layer. Alright, so that is the bottom layer. Then the superconducting coils go up. And I have built this thing so many times in all my Gregtech playthroughs. Now I believe I just noticed that. I think let me look where this goes. Does it go on the inside? I think it goes on the inside, and a bit hard to see on. I think it goes. I think it goes in the middle. Oh no, that goes on the outside. All right. All right. Minor issue. Can't get through. Once it is built, though, we won't need to get on. I could actually go underneath and up. Would probably be easier. Yeah. All right. So that goes on the outside. I think we'll do... input, input, and then output. Input there, input there, output. And then I'm going to cover all these and figure out how much more I actually need. Now these corner ones that I'm leaving are where the energy hatches go. Alright, so that, yeah. And you could fit 16 energy hatches. What is this weirdness? Totally forgot about that multi-block. There. So this... Alright, so that is all the casings down. Now I guess we'll fill in the inside. Make sure all the coils are covered, which they are. So I am, with what they gave me, with all the casings, I'm going to need 5 hatches. I'm totally like, I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm gonna need 5 energy hatches. So let me We just do... I gotta figure out how many hatches we need. Each hatch will raise the amount of power it can hold, which is what determines this energy to start. I think once it forms, we'll see how much it is, and I want to say it's like 10 million per hatch. So for this one, we might actually need 16 hatches. Which I need to find out if the IV hatches work or not. So let me test that really quick before I go ahead and smelt up like 16 IV hatches. Okay, I did test it and IV does not work. I kind of had a feeling it wouldn't work, but I did want to test it. But I didn't want to spend all that time smelting up tungsten steel. So I used the leftover LUV casings, crafted up a couple more, and made 16 energy hatches because why not? Might as well just go for the full thing. 8 chrome is not that difficult to get. I'm not going to worry about facing because we're probably not going to power these. These just determine how much power it can hold, but they do not need to actually be connected. But yeah, there we go. We can tell it works because it forms. So there we go. 160 million. So 16 hatches gives you 160 million. So that will actually give us enough for the europium that I want to do. Now, question is, how are we going to power this thing? If we do... transformer? We're transforming it down. And then transforming it back up again. Seems a bit silly, but I think we're going to have to do that to get this thing powered. So I need yet another LUV casing. Yeah, so ampergen. Yeah, I think we'll do it this way. Let me get this ready and we'll be back. Alright, just making some more stellar alloy cables. And we're gonna need... ooh, terrasteel. We do not have terrasteel. Just realized, can we replicate terrasteel? We can't replicate terrasteel. Yeah, I don't have that. I have this automated. It's a... isn't it? It's like a... this one. There we go. Yeah, it's one of those recipes. Terrasteel is the LUV lossless, although lossless doesn't even matter at this point. Let's just do some of those. I don't even need that many. What I do need is a new color of cabling. So I guess... man, it seems so silly to transform it directly down. One thing is, I need it to be after these because this might not be running. So I can't have it connected like before this stuff, because if the batteries aren't running, or if the batteries are full, then it's not running. It won't be powering the fusion reactor. I'm not going to stress about this too much right now. Let me do this. Let me do... Alright, I totally forgot what I was looking for. The rubber soft hammer. So we will do that. So amp in and then out. All right. Let me... Let's put it right there. So is it... Oh man. Can't remember which... Is it... which... Like, which one is the... I think that's the output, isn't it? Man, I don't want to, like, blow up the base. How did I do this over here? Man, I don't remember. It is... Yeah. Usually it's the tiny one is the smaller one, but I haven't done going up. Oh well. See, that's not getting power. So alright, now it's getting power. I guess that is this, the output. I wish it would say on it which one is the output, but no explosions. No explosions. Alright. We should be filling up the thing. We are! Very slowly. Alright, we are filling up our fusion reactor. Very, very slowly. That took way too much thought trying to figure that out. So, I need to get whatever liquids or fluids in there, and then we will fuse them together, and we will get the one we want out. But we'll have to do that next episode. Yeah, we will get this up and running. So until then, thanks for watching, and have a good one.